Okay, y'all hear me now? What's up, Blexes? You guys hear me now? Oh yeah, Jordan to me is still the GOAT. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Jordan to me is the GOAT, man. You know, like I've said before, and other people made this point. If this is the record that makes LeBron the GOAT, then why wasn't Kareem considered the GOAT? And why is Kareem not considered the GOAT still? He has more championships than LeBron. He has more MVPs than LeBron. When you include his entire work of a body of work, high school, college, he's the most decorated basketball player in history. In the NBA, Michael Jordan did more in those 13 full seasons than LeBron has done in 20. I'm sorry, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. 71 to 80. I could go with that. I think Kareem. Well, I mean, he did win a championship in 70, 71. I think Kareem's prime was 69 to 80. You know, I think he came into the NBA ready, and I think they would double their win total uh, from like 28 to 56 his rookie year from the year before that when he got there, and then his second year with the Bucks, their third year in existence, they won a championship. So you know, Kareem really is underrated, truly underrated. What's up, Victor Lyons? Muscala goes for three, knocks down another three. Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook will get another three. Russell Westbrook. What's up, OG Flash? Yeah, I thought we'd go ahead go live, man, because I was under the impression that he was going to wait and try to do this against Milwaukee, but then I forgot that LeBron James is impatient. He's impatient, and he gonna want to get that record ASAP. He's been impatient this whole damn time. He's gonna get there anyway, but it's the reason why he's taken 22, 23 shots a game the last couple of years and been averaging 30 because he's trying to get that record in the Lakers uniform. But the media will tell you this because the team isn't good. Yeah, I'm watching on TNT. I'm watching on TNT VVS. Yeah, Cal, I just don't really like doing lives. You know what I'm saying? I just, to me personally, it's just me. I like doing videos because I know I'm not live. When I'm doing the videos, you can't talk to me. But I like talking about different topics. I like hitting on different topics, short videos, Some people have things they got to do. So I've never been comfortable doing 1 2 hour lives. I know some people want to hear you do them from time to time. I just think it's more convenient for people if I do like a 6 to 8 minute video. Don't take up too much of your time. You hear what I got to say, you can move on. But every once in a while, I do a live when it's something I think that's monumental or historic about to happen. Tracy, I don't give a damn about this record. I know. Did y'all hear what LeBron said in the interview? It was either today or yesterday. I think it was today. Where he said that basically he thinks that he's. I mean, he's been saying this since 2016, but he says he thinks he's the greatest player of all time. That turnover record. This nigga LeBron. This nigga is. This nigga want to score so bad, man. This nigga turn the ball over left and right. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think LeBron is about to become, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta look at that record again for turnovers. I think he's about to become the first player with 5,000 career turnovers. Yep, LeBron has 4,922 turnovers. So he's 78 turnovers away from 5,000. Yeah, Kareem's in the building. Kareem was scheduled to be in the building today and Thursday if in the event that he did it in Milwaukee. But yeah, LeBron, yeah, he's in the building today. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Texas T. It's like they're trying to make us, they're trying to force us to celebrate this shit. And what's annoying about it is, like look, when Barry Bonds broke Hank Aaron's record, no matter how you felt about him, if you thought he was, cheating or whatever, I don't remember them saying, "Well, see, this right here makes Barry Bonds the GOAT. This right here, this makes him better than Babe Ruth. This makes him better than Hank Aaron." They weren't doing all of that. A little bit of that, but not. They weren't doing that. They were celebrating the record. They were celebrating Hank Aaron, and they were celebrating the new record. This shit right here is it's like a it's all about him and the cult of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Jeffrey Dahmer. What's up, Julian Burrell? Kevin Stark says, I can't watch a loser win. I am prodigal. What's up, man? Julian, yeah, something like that. Something like that. He's about 600 or 700 away from passing Kobe most missed field goals. Um, you know, I think he's gonna do this shit too, y'all. I think he's gonna do this shit, man. They talking about him practicing hook shots. I think this pretentious motherfucker gonna try to shoot a hook shot for the record. I, I hope he doesn't do that shit, man. LeBron drives, misses again. Hey CJ, you know how many haters we got in the house tonight? Shit gonna work on me. I'm not gonna celebrate this record. I'm gonna observe it. It's a great record, but that shit don't mean he the GOAT. If that make me a hater, then you can just go suck a well-fed cougar's fucking dick under his belly, nigga. If he does a hook shot for the record, he better not miss. Yeah, he better not miss. Thanks, Dion. I mean, I just love the history of the NBA, man. LeBron again shooting and one. Yeah, he gonna shoot. He gonna shoot a lot tonight, man. LeBron gonna take about 40 shots tonight. LeBron's now 25 points away from passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, you know, man. They're talking about he's still like one of the two best drivers of the basket. And I'm like, I don't see any contact. There's no foul just now. He just got another and one. That's a gift whistle. He's not that explosive anymore. It's just he's so big. You know what I'm saying? He gets away. Really, to be honest with you, he gets away with offensive fouling people. Look at Shannon Sharp. Fucking hype, Flavor Flav hype man ever this motherfucker. 22 points now from passing him. He has 38,366 points. Russell Westbrook with the steal and the slam. Yeah, you seen Shannon Sharp. The only thing about Kobe though, when he took 50 shots, Kobe did drop 60 in his last game, and plus Kobe was dealing with a ruptured Achilles tendon. You know what I'm saying? He was not the same player. Yeah, we seen Shannon. I'm trying to feel something for this record, y'all, and I just don't feel a damn thing. I just feel nothing, man. Salute to Dame Dollar, hashtag Mr. Clutch fourth quarter. Salute to you, man. AJ said we just gotta appreciate the greatness of LeBron James. I mean, I'm not hating on him, man. It's a great accomplishment. It's a great record, but it's just it feels like how Christmas feels now versus other records how Christmas felt like when we was kids and shit, man. It just feels so manufactured and like we I don't know. It'd be all right, man, if they didn't have all this extra shit with it, man. This extra commentary. Whenever LeBron reaches a mark, there's always this extra commentary. This makes him the GOAT. This makes him this. This makes him that. Then he doesn't help whenever he reaches an accomplishment, he's always talking about this made me the GOAT. I need to be getting my respect. This makes me the GOAT. But then whenever he fails at something, he points the finger at others. And that's what makes people dislike him to a certain extent. When he achieves something team wise or individually, he wants to be praised. When things don't go right, he blames others. Is that really you, CJ? Man, the Thunder low key is killer from outside. Damn, they done hit 9 threes already. LeBron backing down. Almost turned it over, lost the handle. Bad possession by the Lakers. Sweet Chris on mine says, on another note, Shea Gilchrist-Alexander is having a super quiet 30-point per game season. Yeah, super quiet, man. Super quiet. I never even hear him being mentioned. He's never mentioned. He's never mentioned. De'Aaron Fox is never mentioned. Can you imagine a player averaging 30 points a game back in the 90s and never being mentioned by sports analysts? Someone's not doing their job. I mean, I know he's not the most spectacular player, man, but I mean, still, if he putting up 30 points a game, and it's not like this year the Thunder are this dumpster fire. You know, a lot of years, man, they're like 19 and 63, 21 and 61. Lonnie Walker can't quite line up a three. Hit another three. The Thunder have hit 10 out of 15 threes so far. Man, the Thunder low key killing these motherfuckers, man. The Thunder on a 10-0 run. LeBron James shoots a three. It goes in. Now 19 points away from surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Thunder score again, 52-48, 7:30 left in the game. Well, 7:30 left in the second quarter. LeBron, I think he's probably going to, oh no. Kicks it to Austin Reeves. Kicks it to Bryant. Bryant, slam, dunk. 52-50. Oh, you know that's right. You know it's coming, Billy. Look right now in his chair, timing that motherfucker. He's trying to time that motherfucker. LeBron. Where do I have LeBron? Uh, somewhere around, I believe number 5. I believe he's number 5 on my list. My list is Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, um, probably Kobe Bryant, and then LeBron James. That's my list. And like I said, these longevity stats, that's just a little bit of icing on the cake. That doesn't determine me switching. No, because I look at it like this. Kobe came into the NBA in a really messed up situation. He was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets in 1996, but he was traded to the Lakers, who had just acquired Shaq, and he already had veterans on that team. And the head coach of that team, who I believe was Dale Harris, if memory serves me correctly, Dale Harris was not a big fan. As a matter of fact, it wasn't a thing in the NBA. You didn't play 18-year-old players. They sat on the bench. You know, it was a pecking order thing. You know, that's why a lot of these guys that was drafted in the 90s, Kevin Garnett, LeBron, Jermaine O'Neal, when they were on teams, they didn't get a lot of minutes at first, especially especially O'Neal and Kobe because they were on good teams. Kobe didn't start, I think, until his third year, and he didn't become a star until really 2001. So imagine if he came into a situation like LeBron, where from year one, he was taking 19, 20 shots a game. How many points would he have had? Yeah, Jenny can't keep her hands off Dwayne Wade, can she? Damn. I saw that too. CJ. Damn. Another three. Mike Muscala has 4 threes. I think the Thunder have hit 11 threes. Let me see. Let me put up. What's up, Freddie G? Young Alex Rocco trying to put up what he said just now. Said this is looking like a scripted game. They want Bron shooting 1,000,000 free throws. Oh well, yeah, they're gonna do that. Especially considering the fact these dudes been crying and whining so much about calls lately. They're gonna give them all the calls. Another three. They've hit 12 out of 18 threes. Hey, Juanetta. Which quarter do I think he will break the record? At the pace that he's shooting, I think he's gonna do it late in the third quarter. I mean, he's adamant. He's really trying to go for this mark. So I would say sometime in the third quarter. The Lakers' defense is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, Westbrook missed the layup. Shea Gilchrist Alexander with the jumper. Yeah, the Lakers' defense is absolutely garbage. It's absolutely garbage. Didn't the Lakers win that game against Utah when Kareem broke the record? I know that was 40 years ago, but I think they won that game. You know what, Trey? I'm trying to put what you just put up there. That's a good point. I never thought about that. He said he definitely tried to do it tonight so he can sit out against Milwaukee. Yep, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Do it against the weak ass Thunder, so he'll have to play against the Milwaukee Bucks. What's up, Southpaw Boxing? So KD is number 14 on the all-time list at 26,684 points. Yeah, you can only imagine where KD would be at if he didn't miss that entire year with that injury. He'd probably be 28,000 plus already. I mean, if KD was interested in breaking records, with the way that he plays, he's a guy I could see play until he's 40. If he's willing to hang on past his prime. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Everybody's not interested in stuff like that. Everybody's not interested in just breaking records. So you think he'll get 35 tonight and then break it like the first possession against the Bucks? Now, I agree with that. Young Alex Rocco. Durant is a great scorer, but he kind of reminds me more of like a George Gervin. He wasn't. He's a scorer, but he wasn't like a trying to find the right term I want to use. He wasn't a balls to the wall scorer. Like he scored, but he didn't take usually more shots than was necessary. He wasn't like a James Harden or like a Rick Barry in his prime where they didn't mind taking 35, 40 shots in the game. Plus. Yeah, he's not a stat pattern. Hell, I think the most shots that I can remember Durant taking in a game is like 31, something like that, 32. Has Anthony Davis done a damn thing in this game, man? Has he done anything in this game? I'm just asking y'all. That's what I'm saying, CJ. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I get why people criticize Russ, man. He do some stupid shit sometimes. He turns the ball over at terrible junctures of the game. But this nigga AD just be out here, though. Where is he? Look, he's supposed to be a defensive player of the year. Where the fuck was it at right there? Where's the rim protection? At least do something on the defensive end, man. Russell Westbrook for three? No. Look, just scoring over 80 like he ain't shit. Westbrook nails a three. Russell Westbrook goes for three. About time AD do something. Maybe reality starting to come back to the fold for the Thunder. They've been missing the last few threes. The Lakers are now on a 7-0 run. Still down 72-64. Yeah, young Alex Rocco. Everybody else is more concerned about this record. And, Russ is trying to still win this game. Deion Albert says that he didn't know that Dennis Rodman led the league in field goal percentage. I think it was. It was either 89. I think it was 89-90. It was either 89-90 or 90-91. One of those two seasons, he led the league in field goal percentage, and I think he shot 59.5%, if I remember serving correctly. Yeah, he led the league in field goal percentage one time. But I mean, at that time, most of Dennis's buckets though were like dunks, fast break layups and dunks, putbacks. So, that's one of the main reasons why he led the league in field goal percentage. I think if Dennis focused on being a scorer in the NBA, he could have been a good one. There were times when he would shoot the basketball with the Bulls, and when he got into a rhythm, he would sink some threes. He would sink some fall away jumpers when he got into a little rhythm. But when he got out of rhythm, you didn't want that motherfucker shooting that basketball. You didn't want him nowhere near basketball. Because that just wasn't what he focused on anymore when he came to the NBA. What's up, J Baby Ears? Oh yeah. That series against the Clippers in 2019. I think that was the first round, right? That was right. Was that the series that he got hurt, or was it the next round he got hurt? Oh, here we go. April 5th, 1984. Kareem, Mark Eaton. I remember that graphic. They had the points wrong. They had 31,422 points when it was actually 31,420. Oh, Sean, are you talking about when he said that if he want to have fun? I remember Larry Bird said something about if he wanted to have fun playing, he played with LeBron. If he wanted to win, he played with Kobe. I remember him saying something like that. He said, I could see, man, playing with LeBron, I'll have fun. But if I wanted to win, if I need a player that I know that's going to lead me to victories and help me win, I'll play with Kobe. What's up, Jesse? Yeah, this ain't the same Thunder team from. This ain't the same Thunder team from goddamn 2020 or 2021. Yeah, Jesse. It was 88, 89. I know it was, so it was 88, 89. I thought it was 80, 89, 90. Okay. I do remember it was 50. I think he shot like 59.5% or something like that. Uh, it might have been. It might have been. I think he did have one year where he averaged double digit points. I think the year when he averaged 18.7 points, I think he averaged like, 18.7 rebounds. I think he averaged like 9.9 points. I think it was just shy of 10 points. I know another thing that's crazy too about Dennis Rodman. Those years like 88, 89, 89, 90. If you look at his rebounds, it's like 9.5, 10 rebounds a game. But when you look at the games that he started, it's like half the season. So you have to imagine. You look at his minutes played per game. You look at the games he started. You wonder if he started the entire season, how many rebounds he would average. What's up, Mike? God damn, Yogi. Yogi, don't say that, man. That man, don't say that, Yogi. That's just that's putting too much negative energy into the atmosphere, man. That'd be terrible if that happened, man. What's up, Alex? Yeah, he did. He did, Jesse. I mean, he was never a scorer like that in the NBA. But yeah, with Chicago, he really tried not to score. Only time I really saw Dennis score was either putbacks, um, fast break buckets, and the very rare 3-point shot. Like Dennis did not shoot in Chicago. Okay, Jesse, it was 59.5. The Ja Durant. What's up, man? Yeah, my night's going pretty. It's going well. I must have missed it. What did LeBron do? You say he tried to pad his field goal percentage. I must have just missed it. I mean, I don't know. I sometimes sometimes I'll be like, man, do I rag on LeBron a little bit too much? That's the time like, well, maybe I'm ragging on him too much. But then he pulls the crap that he pulls today, talking about how he's a gold, and people need to start giving him his props, and that's when I start remembering like, nah, I don't do it enough. Do I think Robin's the greatest rebounder? Uh, I put it like this. I think Rodman is. I think the stats show that he's the greatest regular season rebounder we've ever seen. Right. Um, when you consider that the pace when he played in the '90s was much slower than today, much slower than when Wilt and Kareem and when Bill Russell played. When he was, the fact that he was able to average 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 rebounds during that era is amazing. But I do notice that Dennis Rodman's playoff rebounding doesn't always match the rebounding he showed during the regular season. So if you ask me who's the greatest rebounder of all time, is Dennis Rodman has a case, but then I also have to put in Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, Bill Russell averaged 24.9 rebounds per game for his career in the playoffs. Wilt Chamberlain 24.3 rebounds per game, I believe, in the playoffs. I mean, they had all of these dominant performances in the playoffs as far as rebounding the basketball. So when the stakes got higher, their rebounding became even more dominant. And sometimes Dennis Rodman could be a little inconsistent. Like I remember, I think it was a series against the Atlanta Hawks in 1997. Dennis Rodman's rebounding wasn't on par. It wasn't on par with what you expect, to the point where Michael Jordan had to go out there and get 18 rebounds one game because Dennis wasn't doing his job. He was getting out rebounded by Mutombo and their front line, and Mike averaged almost 10 rebounds a game in that series. So I think Dennis does have a case, but I wish it had carried over into the playoffs a little bit more often than it did. What's up, Top? What's up, Tyler? Now that that right there, Jesse, is why I laugh when idiots like Kendrick Perkins and Nick Wright say that LeBron's a greater rebounder than Mike. How in the hell has he played in 1,400 plus games? How has he played in 330 something more games than Michael Jordan? And he still trails him in offensive rebounds. How is that possible? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron still trails Michael Jordan in offensive rebounds, even though he averages 7+ rebounds a game to Jordan's 6, and he's played in 330 more games. Oh boy, but he's the GOAT though. Moses. I mean, Moses is up there. Moses is up there as far as one of the great rebounders. I mean, I don't know, maybe like it's hard to say, man. There's so many great rebounds. Wilt, Bill Russell, Dennis Rodman, Moses Malone, Nate Thurman, Jerry Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Andre Drummond is there, but to me, he's a little bit inconsistent. You know, Moses is up there though. Salute to JM with the $1.99 donation. He says, is it crazy to rank Larry Bird and Dr. J over LeBron? I mean, that's not the popular take to have, but if you look at Dr. J, if you look at his ABA career, it's not that big a. It's not a big stretch. It's not a big stretch, man. The dude literally carried the ABA. He's the only reason why it lasted as long as it did. He's generally considered the greatest ABA player of all time. When you I think when you combine his NBA and ABA career, I believe he has three MVPs. I think three MVPs. I kind of trying to remember the numbers. I think it's three MVPs, maybe three scoring titles. Is it four MVPs or not MVPs? Four scoring titles. I don't know. I have to look at his numbers again. But Dr. J combined ABA NBA numbers are crazy. I mean, it's crazy. And with Larry Bird, I think he is a better overall basketball player than LeBron James. LeBron James obviously is a much better athlete. You can't compare the two as far as being athletes, but to me, Larry Bird was a better passer. Even though people like to put up there how great a passer LeBron is, but most of LeBron's passes to me are basic. They're basic passes. Like I don't see what's so spectacular. It's not like he's out there doing all this Pete Maravich between the legs shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing all this Nate Tiny Archibald shit. I think Larry Bird was a better passer, a better clutch performer, a better rebounder, a better shooter, a far better free throw shooter, a better 3-point shooter, mentally stronger. I just think he was a better basketball player. He could score with his back to the basket. He could shoot with either hand. Far better mid-range shooter. Far better. But he could score in the paint. I mean, I don't know. I just think as a player, Larry Bird was better than LeBron James. That's not a popular take though, because Larry Bird's He's white. Come on, let's be honest. He's white. People look at him with little shorts on from from Teen Wolf and shit, and the striped socks, and he's a farm boy. So people are not gonna buy into that narrative. They're gonna oh, you do one of them? Shout out to Juanetta Thomas, the sister Juanetta Thomas with the $10 cash app. She says, keep doing lives. I'm gonna try to do more lives. I'm gonna try to do more lives. And thank you once again, Juanetta, for showing love to Too Raw for TV. Yeah, Willis Reed was a great rebounder and a great defender and a great leader, man. I mean, very tough dude, man. To go out there and play with torn muscles in your leg. Yeah, Jesse. I mean, most of his rebounds are defensive boards. not playing defense, getting uncontested defensive boards. But to be fair, Luka Doncic do the same damn thing. But people look at the rebounds and think they're killing. And come on, man. I used to watch games with Kobe and Mike were trying to battle down low with actual bigs to get rebounds. And to see these big motherfuckers out here just padding getting the easy rebounds, the defensive rebounds. Those are the easy rebounds. Take your big ass down low and try to get and battle with the bigs to get offensive rebounds. That's the man rebounds. That's the rebounds of the Jason Williams and the Dennis Rodmans, the Charles Oakleys. You know what I'm saying? The Moses Malones. Those are men rebounds. They get these uncontested defensive rebounds, and they're supposed to be great rebounders. Get the hell out of here, man. Oh, I said it earlier, the man boy. I rank LeBron about fifth. Yeah, Josiah Smith. He's not the greatest scorer ever, man. I mean, we need to stop this shit, man. Not us, but they need to stop this shit. Like, this man had the record for 40 years. 40 years, and nobody called him the greatest scorer. They would never really give it to him. They may say it. They'll say all-time leading scorer, but they wouldn't really give him that mantle. They wouldn't give it to him. And now the record's supposed to mean something. Oh boy. What's up? Yeah, Dr. J is very underrated, man. Salute to Trey W234 the super chat, $5 super chat. He says, "What's the game score? Third quarter just started. It's OKC 76. At least on my end, OKC set well. Now OKC 78, Lakers 66. So the third quarter has just started. The whole time I was just talking. That was during the halftime. Hey, likely a scam. If this channel is all about LeBron hate, then why the fuck you over here? I mean, like, even if you're right, which I know you're not, why are you over here? Your opinion doesn't mean anything to me. My opinion must really be important to people that you got to create burner accounts to talk shit to me, which I'm gonna block anyway. That's what I don't understand about YouTube, y'all. A channel that I don't fuck with, I just don't fuck with them. These motherfuckers, they just have to like troll and try to get a rise out me, probably because they know the shit that we saying is true. They know it, they just don't want to admit it. Because I could care less about some of these other motherfuckers on here. What's up, Smooth Will? Yeah, I haven't gone live in a while though, man. It's been a long time. I think the last time we went live was like it might have been like September or October or something like that. Shout out to JM with the $1.99 super chat says I'm not crazy then. Thanks, bro. Love your vids. Thank you thank you for supporting the channel, man. I really do appreciate it, man. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I never would have imagined when I started this channel so long ago that I would get anywhere near the support that I got today, man. I never thought I would get there. And without you guys, man, my channel is absolutely nothing. Jesse Gladsager says most of Bettis' assists are him standing at the top of the key, making simple feeds to dudes coming off screens or cutting back door. Plays designed to get him assists. Yep. You said, do I think the league wants Joker to win 3 straight MVPs just because he's white? No, I'm not going to say just because he's white. I'm not going to say that. But the NBA has a lot of international fans. A lot of international fans. And there's certain realities when you look at their fan base in China or in certain European countries. So it I don't want to oversimplify saying it's because he's that, but that does help. I do believe that. But the thing that really bothers me is whenever you started bringing up Giannis Antetokounmpo, or hell, even James Harden recently, you hear people talk about fatigue factor. There's this fatigue factor voting for the same guy. But my question is, where is this fatigue factor when it comes to Jokic? There's no fatigue factor voting for MVP for the 3rd year in a row. So, that's how I feel about that. Salute to Rare Money 34.99 super chat says, I don't know what nobody says they got Russ the Lakers to do away with him putting up triple doubles. LeBron James has hit a 3. He's now 11 points away from breaking the mark. He has 25 points. I mean, you could go with that. I think that Russ was put there. This is just my belief. I think Russ is on the Lakers to be a scapegoat and a lightning rod for why they're not winning. So LeBron has a constant excuse as to why they're not winning, and he go after individual records. If you say why they're not winning, people are gonna say, Oh, it's Rob Pelinka. Oh, it's Russell Westbrook. Oh, it's because of injuries. And so LeBron can do what he does, and that's go for records. LeBron James goes for three, and it goes in. LeBron now 8 points away from breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record. LeBron had 38,379 points. No, 38,380 points. What's up, LB? That's my brother right there, man. Y'all subscribe to his channel, man. Please subscribe to the sports and political channel of LB. Lakers playing a little bit more intense defense on the Thunder, but the Thunder still finding ways to score, up 90-80. 6:30 remaining in the third quarter. LeBron sitting on 38,380 career points. And I believe Lakers just turned it over. Kevon Cannon says, "How do I feel about Charles Barkley's top 10 players of all time list?" Um, I laughed when I saw that he had LeBron at number 7. He had his reasons. I know a lot of LeBron fans were pissed off at that list. The only thing I don't agree with, if I remember correctly, I don't think Jerry West is a top 10 player anymore. I think that Shaq should have been there. And I don't see how Oscar Robertson is the second greatest player of all time. Um, you know, 10, 15 years ago, I had Oscar as a top 10 player. Now he's kind of, I don't know, I kind of see him more like top 15, top 13. But other than that, I ain't got a problem with Charles Barkley list. That's his list. I was actually rather surprised to see that he had Wilt, I think, number 3. So, okay. All right. Somebody got some respect for Wilt Chamberlain. Are you talking to me, East B? So I'm trying to support the y'all take e-checks. I mean, if you want to donate to the channel, um, if you don't do it as far as like with the super chat, I have a Cash App, and there's links to the Cash App in the description box or in the pinned comment in the comment section of the YouTube video, or I have a PayPal. That's if you choose to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a requirement. You don't have to donate anything, but if people want to do it, those are options. So if you want to do it, those are the options to donate to the channel. And to be honest with you, I just appreciate you guys just subscribing to me and watching the videos. You say, is Chuck one of my favorite players? As a basketball player, yes. But since then, a lot of stuff about that he be saying, I be, I think it's stupid shit, man. But as a basketball player, yeah, Charles Barkley was one of my favorites back in the '90s. Probably like probably one of my top two or three favorite players back in the '90s. If I'm a little bit slow answering some of y'all questions because I'm looking at this game too, because it's getting close to crunch time. I saw your question, Jay, baby is, why think a world be free? Um, Underrated player, uh, great scorer, deceptively explosive, great leaping ability. For the era that he played in, he was a really good outside shooter. For the era that he played in, Russell Westbrook has it. Turned the ball over. But I think World Be Free was a good player. From what I can recall, though, he was not a great defender. LeBron scores. So if you ask me, like, what would I rank him? I don't know. Top 100, maybe? LeBron, 6 points away from the record. What's up, X-Man? Another one of those great rebounds by LeBron. Um, I see your question. Y'all will do it. Just remind me about it. Just remind me about it. The Dr. J question, and just give me like about a week to kind of think about it, and I can do a video on it. But just remember to remind me because sometimes I forget. I just don't buy that Kareem wants his record to be broken by him, man. I think he's being humble. I think he's doing, what I'm saying, the right thing. But I don't think he enjoys his record being broken by LeBron. I just I don't know. I could be wrong. No, just periodically, because sometimes I can forget. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can forget like a request, and like just if you see I haven't done the video, just say, "Hey, two Raws, this is such and such." I'll just remind you about the video request I had. I'll be like, "Oh, okay, okay." My brother, 78 Sports TV said he gonna break it tonight. He done got hot. Yeah, yeah, man. I kind of could tell by the way he was approaching this game. He was being super aggressive early on. I said, yeah, he gonna try to do it tonight. He gonna try to do it tonight. He ain't waiting until Thursday or none of that shit. He said, why I hate the Grizzlies. I mean, I don't hate them. It's just, bro, it's like you can't come out there and talk all that shit, man, and be doing all this bragging. Look, I like the fact that they're competitive, but if that's if they was winning though. If they were like the Warriors, you know what I'm saying, won a couple championships and they talking like that, they bullying motherfuckers. Okay, they got a reason to do it. But you out here talking shit, man, y'all ain't done nothing yet. And then if you're gonna talk shit like that, you gotta be prepared that teams gonna come at you hard. And that's what's been going on lately. Teams been coming at them. Okay, you want to talk all that shit? motherfuckers, you putting a target on your back. So that's the only thing I got with the Grizzlies. John Morant, that's just a whole nother different thing, man. Like, dude want to be a gangster. Shout out to Sweet Chris of mine with the $1.99 super chat says Paul Pierce or Melo, and also Wade or Drexler. Um, I mean, it's almost by default you got to pick Paul Pierce. I mean, he has the NBA championship, the Finals MVP. Um, I think Melo has more career points. Um, yeah, it's more career points, but I would have to go with Paul Pierce. Had as far as ranking over Melo, Wade or Drexler. Hey man, the way Wade been handling himself lately, another three for the Thunder. The way Wade been handling himself lately, I'm almost tempted to put Drexler over him, man. But I still remember Wade in his prime, man. I just gotta put, I just still gotta put Wade ahead of Drexler, man. I think I have Wade as like the third greatest shooting guard of all time. I think I have Drexler something like number maybe number 4 or number 5. And you got to remember, man, this record has been part of Kareem's identity for so long. I believe when he signs interviews, I mean, not interviews, what I'm talking about. When he signs autographs, I think he writes on the autograph like 38,387. That's been his all-time record for over 30 years since he retired, and his record for almost 40. So he's no longer going to have that. So it has to be, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to have your record broken. Eric Dickerson comes right out and tell you he don't want his single season rushing record broken. And the Thunder hit another three. They're gonna lose this fucking game, y'all. Yeah. Young Alex Rocco. I know where you're going with that, man. Nothing happened to Carl Malone. Carl Malone still, walking around. Remember he passed him too. So yeah, you did say that, Josh. You did say that. You said that he was gonna do it in a losing effort. LeBron James scores. Now 4 points away. 38,384 points. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Wright is getting close. He getting close. He getting close. He got the LeBron jersey right there by the computer. Shout out to you, BM717252. LeBron, 2 points away from passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the all-time leading scorer. Now, will my suspicions be confirmed and this nigga throw up a sky hook or a hook? We'll see. Lakers edging back into the game, 102-97. They go to commercial break. Julian Garcia says my top 5 shooting guards: Jordan, Kobe, Wade, Drexler, and AI. Now that I think about it, I think my top five shooting guards are Jordan, Kobe, Wade. Well, you know what? No. I take that back. No. Wade is not my third shooting guard. It's Jerry West. Because I consider Jerry, even though I know he played point guard technically more than the shooting guard, he was really a combo guard. And because of the way he played the game, I just consider him a shooting guard. But right quick, I think my top 5 is Jordan, Kobe, West, Wade, and I think Drexler. Is it me, or was he trying to throw up a sky hook? It really looked like he was trying to get in position to throw up a hook shot. Am I the only one that saw that? But he wasn't deep enough. I know I'm not the only one that saw that. Fade away. LeBron James, 38,388 points. LeBron James becomes the all-time leading scorer in the history of the NBA. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, he is now the all-time leading scorer. Yeah. Is he trying to wave Kareem down? Somebody do me a favor. I need somebody to go to Nick Wright Twitter and see if he's already posted. Oh yeah, I saw that Mascanor. I saw that. I saw him say earlier that he's the greatest player of all time. Yeah, I saw that. I knew it. See, you already posted it. Yep. He couldn't wait till he bust that damn nut. Nick Wright just busted a fucking nut on his LeBron jersey. And once he recovered, yeah, he right on Twitter posting this shit, man. Uh, I mean, I think Kareem trying to be like honorable and shit, man. But that record meant a lot to him, man. It meant a lot to him, and he's being humble. He's being a sport, but I don't think he's happy right now. And shout out to everyone that's in the room right now. Oh yeah, they stopped the whole game. There's no crying in basketball. Yeah, they stopped the entire game, man. Oh, it's a troll in here. You got a troll in here. My brother, what's up? RM Jr. 1998. Oh yeah, I knew it was gonna stop the game and all that. I mean, that's what it's gonna do. I'm surprised he's not even more animated. I'm surprised he's not even more animated than what he's doing. Did you notice when Kareem was waving him over, he didn't do anything. Kareem's still standing there and shit. Did somebody just complain about me dropping the F bomb? Oh, they're talking on TV. What's up, New T? Okay, now get back to the game now. Okay, let's get back to the game. It's still a basketball game going on. Why they ain't mention in the interview today that he called himself the greatest player of all time, which is a very narcissistic thing to say. Yeah, I noticed they're not gonna mention that though. Oh, this dude, get him out of here. I was wondering who y'all was talking about. Y'all just blocked him. Uh, oh my God, man. Can you? This is. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do this. I can't deal with this. If they show commercials with this guy, I can't do it, man. Look, they did stop the game when Steph Curry broke the record, but I don't remember him giving a speech until after the game. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm misremembering, but I think he gave a speech after the game. I think when he broke it, he was waving to the crowd and he stood next to Reggie and Ray Allen, but I don't remember him giving no damn speech. Who is Hendo? This ain't no halftime show though. This the start of the fourth quarter. But I'm like this, I knew it was going to be a spectacle. I knew it. We know what time it is. He got the record. Okay, the moment has passed. Okay. We just got to prepare for the fact that for the whole entire next week, this whole week, it's going to be LeBron. It's going to be LeBron mania, and then next week they're going to start probably focusing on the All Star game. But this is what they're going to do. They're going to don't even look at if you get irritated by Shannon Sharp's LeBron fandom, don't even look at Undisputed tomorrow. Don't even look at it. Oh my God. Please go to the damn game. Who they gonna have up next? Barack Obama? Hey, wait a minute. Whoa. That Drake thing, was that a fuck up? Was that a fuck up for real? Or was that supposed to be like a comedy sketch? Was that a fuck up where this thing was in the club and they had a screen to make it like because I won't pay 100% attention to that. Did Drake just fuck that up? Oh, okay. Whoa, wait a minute. X-Man says I'm also listening to a live on a different channel, and they're talking about how Braun needs 2 statues and telling people to bow down to the king. Yeah. See, this is why, you know what I'm saying, man. This is why it's just gotta tune some of that stuff out, man. You just gotta tune out those extremist people out, man. They just don't do what they do. Hey, Quincy Parrish. I remember when Paul Pierce had his farewell tour. I remember a lot of people hating on him. I remember LeBron fans saying he not as great as LeBron, and he ain't that famous, and he only got one ring, and so y'all, I'm not saying you're a LeBron fan, but y'all some of the king of hating on other people's rain on other people's parades. So what I'm saying? Don't think everybody gonna sit up here and march in unison and bow down to this dude because he broke some record. Because every time somebody else break a damn record, y'all threatened by everybody else. Anybody else sets a record. Well, LeBron, he got there first. Why are not celebrate him? So at the end of the day, what I'm saying, everybody trying to hear that. And we do give him his props. We say it's a great achievement, but we're not gonna sit here and suck the man's dick. Peace to you too, Jay Baby Ears. It's gonna come, y'all. It's gonna come. I'm telling you. I've been warning y'all. When he break this record, y'all gonna start hearing a lot of crazy things. Who is Hendo? You see what they say? They say now he's saying he's the greatest liquor ever. It's this is what they do. This is what they do. This is why it's so hard to just sometimes just sit back and you know give him his props and just leave it alone because they asked for it because they just can't let this man get a record and just leave it alone. I was a big Michael Jordan fan growing up as a kid, man. I never said stupid shit. I never did that. When he won that first three-peat, I didn't think Michael was the GOAT because he didn't do enough. I thought Wilt was greater than him. I thought Kareem was greater than him when he first retired. Because why? Because I had uh, some historical knowledge. Yeah, like you say, it feels sort of manufactured. Yeah, I know. Most points equals best. Okay. So most rushing yards equals best too. So does that mean that Emmitt Smith is greater than Barry Sanders or greater than Jim Brown? Does most hits mean the best? Does that mean that Pete Rose is the greatest baseball player ever? I don't think anybody thinks that. Thunder hit another three. Yeah, they try and cheat a little bit too. Dude got fouled. Yeah, I know he got fouled. Dude got fouled like a motherfucker. They're not gonna call it because they trying to help the Lakers out to win this game. Yeah, Williams. Ace of Rain says Jordan and the Bulls did set a precedent when they three-pitted. The only team that did that before were the Bulls and the Celtics. The Lakers did it too. The Minneapolis Lakers, they three-peated too. But yeah, you're right. You're right. That's why some people thought that he was the GOAT, but I just didn't think he was the GOAT at that time because I just didn't think he had done enough. Because remember when he retired, Jordan had 3 MVPs, 7 scoring titles, um, the three-peat, 21,000 points. Um, I think how many All Star game MVPs did he have at the time? One, one, I think. So his resume was incredible, but I didn't think it compared to the others. What he did during the second three-peat pushed him up so far that it was no longer a debate. You say Braun won a chip for every team he played for. Well, technically, no, because if you're saying franchise, yeah, but he never won a championship those first 7 years with the Cavaliers. When he came back with the Cavaliers, that was a totally different team. That was a totally different team. Same franchise, but totally different team. And I mean, look, I like to see Michael. I would like to see LeBron James win a championship with Jerry Stackhouse as his second best player. I'm just saying. I like to see Michael Jordan. Excuse me. LeBron James win a championship on a team that got Kwame Brown, Jerry Stackhouse, and Juan Dixon. I like to see him win a championship with a team that got Jahadi White. Uh, who else is on that team? Old Charles Oakley. I just want to see him win a championship with that team, and I will immediately bow down and say, you know what? He is the GOAT. Lakers have a lot of man. Their guards are committing a lot of stupid, unforced turnovers. Thunder hit another three. The Thunder on a 10-0 run. But this is something that infuriates me right here. Jordan quit 3 times. To quit means that you give up on something that you're not succeeding at. How can you quit when you're dominating the NBA? How is that quitting? You don't win just one championship. You win 2 in a row. Then you win 3 in a row. You did something that hadn't been done as far as back-to-back titles in '92. Well, not back-to-back. Excuse me. You did something in '93 as far as winning a three-peat, something that hadn't been done since 1966 at the time. How are you quitting? And then in '98, he was forced into that because of the front office. I'm just trying to figure out how he quit. And then when he came back in 2000 and with the Wizards, he came back for 2 years. So it was already predetermined that he was going to retire after 2003. I just don't understand this quitting thing. See, to me, quitting is when you leave a franchise because you can't beat the big three of the Boston Celtics. That's quitting to me. You couldn't accomplish what you were trying to accomplish, and you leave. That's quitting. So I just find it funny how any LeBron fan could ever use the term quit on anybody else. Quitting is what LeBron did in 2018 when he took the basketball out of Rodney Hood's hands to pad his stats so he can have a triple double, and then come out with a fake cash in his hand, and then sit up there and talk about how I did what I had to do. Look at the stat sheet. You can't blame me. Once again, throwing his teammates under the bus. But Michael Jordan is a quitter? I just don't understand. I don't get that one. Right. If Michael Jordan kept losing to the Pistons or whoever, and then he retired, that's okay. Then that narrative makes sense. He quit. That's like saying Jerry Seinfeld quit because he stopped doing Seinfeld. He just quit. No, it was number one in the ratings. He just stopped doing the show. Oh, I don't understand it. That makes no sense to me. You know, I know the Cosby Show has been very successful, see, but and I know I get some shows with the same ratings as the Super Bowl, but I just don't want to do it no more. So I'm quitting the show. I'm quitting because I'm a quitter. No, he just stopped doing the show. And then sometimes some people quit because they don't want the product to start becoming stale or the show to start becoming stale and past its prime, aka The Simpsons. I mean, The Simpsons been going on since I ain't even have hair on my nuts. All right, before I had hair on my nuts, The Simpsons was on TV, and here I am, 42 years old, it's still on, and nobody watches it because now it's just basically Family Guy with yellow skin. Yeah, and his father passed away. So I mean, I just don't get that quitting thing at all, man. It makes no sense to me. And the Thunder are now up by 9. Do not tell me that they're going to lose this game. I mean, I think The Simpsons. To me, the Simpsons, the first 7 to 8 years was fucking that it was that was the best. I say the first 7 to 8 years of The Simpsons, from '89 to like '96, '97, The Simpsons was at its peak, man. And then it slowly got a little bit less funny, but I say the last 15 years, ever since they made that movie, it's just, I mean, it's, I don't know, it's just not the same, man. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. LeBron all of a sudden now, all of a sudden he's passive. Russell Westbrook scores 123, 114, 401 remaining. OKC up by 9. They call timeout. Russ low key has been having a good game. I know all the attention's on LeBron, but Russ been having a good damn game tonight. Oh, that Family Guy crossover. Yeah, I watched that too. Family Guy used to be. I mean, it's still funny. There's still episodes that can make you laugh, but Family Guy used to be hilarious too. And so that's another reason why a lot of these shows end up quitting, because it can get stale. Why are they plug cap plug cap just said Lakers Twitter trashing Russ right there. What are they trashing him for? Man, I just want this dude to get traded so bad, man. Lord have mercy, please trade this man, man. That's how you know they're not even watching the game. They're not really watching the game. They see it, they're losing, and they just automatically blame Russ. Where's AD? This big nigga shooting jumpers and shit. Shea should get some MVP votes. He most definitely should get some MVP votes because the brother averaging 30 points a game, and this Thunder team is not a pushover. You got to work to get a victory against them. But you know, these analysts today don't do their job, man. Man, the Lakers gonna fuck around and lose the game when LeBron broke the record. Oh boy. Yep. Well, LeBron just scored. It's just a strange thing with LeBron this year. Yes, his stats look incredible. They do. His stats do look incredible, and he's been efficient. But it's just that I don't know what it is, but his his points just aren't as impactful as you think they will be. They're not. Westbrook's back to back buckets. Lakers down by 7, 50 seconds remaining. No, I'm not saying it's on LeBron. It's not. But it's just something I've noticed this year where he gets his points, but it's like it's not LeBron James in his prime, man. You have to give him this. LeBron James in his prime could carry a team during the regular season. He could at least do that. He could carry a team during the regular season. He could carry a team to 50 wins, 55 wins. If he had help, maybe even 60 something wins. Now it's like he can put up his points, but it's sometimes it's not impacting the game the way you think it would. Now I wouldn't put it on Westbrook, man. It's AD being super passive. You said did Kareem get his record in a win? Uh, Westbrook. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they won that game 129, 115. The Lakers during the game when Kareem broke the record, they won it 129, 115. And in that game, Kareem scored 22 points on 10 of 14 shooting. Magic had 23 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists. Byron Scott had 24 points. Shout out to Black showing love with the 199 super chat. Much respect for showing love to the channel. When Kareem broke the record in '84, the Lakers beat the Jazz. They were playing in Las Vegas though. Wait a minute. You said y'all act like y'all have never seen LeBron determined to win. I saw it a few times earlier this season, but before that, it had been years. But that's the thing, though, man. Like, there's certain games that in my mind stand out with LeBron coming out there determined to win. One of them that I can remember is it was a game against the Pacers in the playoffs. I think he came out and dropped like 46 or something. Yeah, he's had some games where he's come out with aggression and dominate. Um, it's just that LeBron just has this tendency from watching him play for the last 20 years. I've watched this man play over the past 20 years. It's gotten worse in the last 10 years. If I think the 2011 finals did something to him, man. He does not want to be in a position where he gets blamed for stuff. It bothers him. Um, you got to remember how poorly he played in that 2011 finals. He played so poorly in that finals that LeBron, who was called the best player in the NBA, he just started being called one of the best players. He went down a notch. Like people will no longer call him the best player, and I think that did something to him. And he no longer likes to be in a position where he can be blamed for stuff. So I do notice in games when his team is down, like right now, he can become passive. Unless it's a layup, like a bucket that he know he can probably knock down 98% of the time, he's hesitant to shoot jumpers and he's hesitant to get fouled. And it's not something we making up, we just see it. Oh, you did? My bad, man, if I missed it earlier. All right. Russell Westbrook drives, fouled. Shout out to Cruiser Nation with the super chat. $99 super chat says, "Big dog, love the channel. You be having me crying. Much respect to you, man, for showing love to the channel, man. I just be trying to get on here and just be funny and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I try to just be saying what I think people be saying, and I just be trying to say on here what I think people be thinking and what people be saying to themselves, and sometimes I just might have a funny way of saying things, but you know, it is. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Uh, Shout out to New Oasis for the 4.99 super chat. Says, "Yo, Chirag, can you make a playlist for your top 15 center list?" I do. I have a playlist. You ever looked at my playlist? I have a playlist. I have a playlist for my top 15 small forwards and centers. And I'm almost finished with the centers list. And then after I do the centers, I'm gonna do a top 15 for the power forwards. Yeah, it's up there. Check out my playlist. Oh, wait a minute. He taking his foot bothering him now? Oh, ain't this a bitch? Y'all heard that? Now all of a sudden he out because his foot bothering him. Now this motherfucker, watch this. Dude was right from earlier. Now he ain't gonna play against Milwaukee. Man, get this dude the fuck out of here, man. Get him the fuck out of here, man. Now your foot hurts, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, son. He out. They said just now. They said he gonna sit down for the night because his foot bothering him. Oh my god, man. Shout out to Tyler Wright for the $10 super chat. Says, can Dallas win the chip with Kyrie now? They need to add some more pieces. I know that their defense took a hit from what they gave up. They need to add some pieces. But I mean, I look at it like this, man. Nobody can convince me that Jalen Brunson is better than Kyrie Irving. I don't care how much the media hates Kyrie Irving. And if he was able to go to the NBA Western Conference Finals with that team last year, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic taking on such a load offensively. And let's not act like Luka Doncic is this great defender. But if they can fill some holes, who knows what can happen in the playoffs? I wouldn't put it past them they can make it to the finals. I don't think it's going to happen, but shit, it can happen. If Luka is that great, this is the thing. This is the thing that kill me. This thing that kill me, y'all. If Luka Doncic is as great as they tell us that he is, why would he need more than Kyrie Irving and a couple other solid players? That should be enough. Look what he's done without another great player. Now they're trying to convince us that Kyrie Irving is somehow inferior to Jalen Brunson. Oh yeah. As far as them winning the championship, I mean that'd be kind of difficult, but I could see them getting back to the Western Conference Finals and potentially making it to the finals. I just have a hard time seeing teams beating a healthy Bucks team, man. I really do. I think if the Bucks are healthy, like Chris Middleton healthy, Giannis healthy, Drew Holiday healthy, the Bucks make some small adjustments to their roster this year. I see the Bucks winning the championship. Thank you, man. You said I love both channels. I love Patreon, one of the best channels on YouTube. Yeah, I got a couple more Patreon videos I'm gonna put out tomorrow. I was sick last month. You might you might recall it was sometime during the middle of January. I wasn't putting out a lot of content. I was sick with COVID, and man, that shit ain't nothing to play with, man. That shit ain't nothing to laugh at because when you got COVID, man, it's like you don't want to do shit, bro. Like if you got to force yourself out of that fucking bed to do shit, man. It's like you just want to lay there and just fucking wallow in your fucking misery and shit. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't put a lot of content last month. But this month will be a whole different thing. Yeah, it still is. I hate to be that guy, man, but let's see. This season, when LeBron scores 30 points, I believe the Lakers are 10-12. 10-12. So I think I'm gonna end this thing, y'all. Wanted to go ahead and cover this moment of manufactured history with you all. Once I saw how he was being extra aggressive, I said, yeah, you're gonna try to do it this game. So LeBron James is now the all-time leading scorer. And prepare for LeBron Bonanza on ESPN and Fox Sports tomorrow. So it was a pleasure talking to all of you today. I'm glad at the audience. This is the biggest audience I've ever had. I will be nowhere without you guys. And salute to all you guys for attending this podcast. I'm going to have some videos out for you guys tomorrow. Peace out.